この程度か。まだやれます。クート了解。未熟。来るぞ
クレアさん。このままでは橋の下に隠れるわよ。早く教官のところに向かわないと。あの二人も動けないし。いずれにせよこのままでは雪解け水に体温を奪われ危険で、どうにかして退避を。それで身を隠したつもりですか。資格がない。これがアイスメイデンの本気。一体どうしてこんなことに。
Alright guys, sorry. Sorry guys that you had to hear that. I was just testing out bad recordings. The last few recordings have been lagging, and I very apologize for that. So that is my fault, to be honest. So yeah, again, sorry guys, I apologize, but I think I fixed the settings. I think it was because I should not stream while playing this game, so that's my fault. Even though I want to stream, but there's nothing I could do about it. Rean Schwarzer, Claire Reeveld.
わあ、ここが教官のご実家のユミルですか。
いい場所ですね。静かで心が落ち着きます。へえ、もう3月だってのにまだ雪が残ってやがんのか。
もうだいぶ溶け始めたけどな。1ヶ月前だったらまた違う景色が見られたんだが。
次はぜひ見てみたいものです。教官と二人っきりの里帰りにでも。思えば2年前はここで随分お世話になりました。
むしろこちらの方がお世話になりっぱなしでしたが。
確か内戦の時に教官たちが拠点にしていたんでしたっけ。
ああ、クレアさんには里の通信設備や防衛体制の強化に力を貸してもらってな。
私も2年ぶりです。アルフィン殿下とエリゼさんを拉致した時以来ですね。ともかくリーンさんも久しぶりの帰郷とか。まずはシュバルツァー男爵閣下への報告に参りましょうか。
はい、父と母に教え子たちを紹介しないと。
教官のご両親に挨拶ですか。
なんか緊張してきたかも。お父様とお母様にご挨拶。どんな自己紹介がいいかしら。
シュバルツァーの数々の武勇でも語ってやろうか。
頼むから余計なことは言わないでくれ。
Rean Route 1. I don't know the title to be honest, but whatever. Welcome to Baron Schwartz's estate. The Baron and the Baroness are waiting for you. Even I'm a maid, her movements are so refined too. Guess that's to be expected. Maple, so you're helping now. Any case, it seems like there are quite a few more guests nowadays. Hey, that's because I've been training every day at the Phoenix Wings. Rean, you seem to have grown a bit more refined in your time away. Certainly not as much as me, of course. Haha, that part of you will never change. Alright, this way, the Baron and Lady Lucia are waiting for you in the study. Who exactly is that maid? She works at the Phoenix Wing. She's a childhood friend. How should I put this? You seem really close to her. The feeling I got, she's just a childhood friend, nothing more and nothing less. Although the Schwarzer were talking, I thought all the girls in town would have fallen for him. Yeah, knowing the instructor, it wouldn't be surprising if she hadn't. I mean, that's not possible at all. Hee hee, perhaps all the girls in town were too shy to do anything because he already had a lease. No, come on. Alright, I'm starting to feel sorry for the instructor now. Hey, you're right. That's Rean. Excuse us, we're on our way now.
Tosa, Kasa, Tadaima戻りました.
I haven't seen those two since CS2. And that was the last time we saw them.
よく帰ってきたな、リー。
こうして顔を見るのは半年ぶりぐらいですね。
ええ、なかなか思うように里帰りできなくてすみません。最近はエリゼの方も忙しくて久しく帰れていないそうですが、父さんと母さんによろしく伝えるよう頼まれました。
うん、あの子もアストライアの学生会長として頑張っていることだろう。
頑張りすぎて無理していないと良いのですが。
エリゼなら心配はいりません。後輩から慕われているようですし、アルフィン殿下のように頼りになる友人もいます。それに不定の輩が近づくことのないよう俺もなるべく目を光らせていますから。
そうか。
Fucking Rean.
むしろその過保護ぶりが心配では。エリゼ先輩もいろいろと大変ですね。ご無沙汰しております、大爵閣下、ルシア夫人。
リーベルト少佐、歓迎するよ。今の時勢において鉄道憲兵隊が繁忙を極めていることは想像にたやすい。ユミルにいる間だけでもぜひゆっくりと骨を休めてくれ。
お心遣いありがとうございます。
そして彼らが。
はい、以前にも話した。
Should I lower the background sound? I feel like the music's been too loud, but I think it is fine. Kurt Vander.
クルト・バンダールです。リーン教官の指導のもと日々研鑽を重ねております。
君が例のバンダール流には類いまれなる双剣術の使い手か。優れた資質を持ちながらそれに甘んじず誇示する様子もない。リーンからも聞いているが、その若さでは実に得難いことだ。
少し過大評価な気はしますが。
決してそんなことはないさ。
アッシュカーバイド。
アッシュカーバイドだ。俺に関してはさぞ手を焼くやつだとかそんな感じで聞いてんじゃねえか。
君がアッシュ君か。むしろその逆だ。素行や態度の悪さはあくまで君の表層部分に過ぎん。その実、頭が切れ気配りも効いた文校の皆に頼られる存在と聞いている。
はあ、てめえくだらねえことを吹き込んでんじゃねえぞ。
素直じゃないな。アッシュさんはそういうタイプのツンデレキャラですから。ミュゼイ・イーグレットと申します。リーン教官とエリゼ先輩にはいろいろとお世話になりました。
ミューゼ君か。君の事情も聞いている。その年で多くの重責を担う役目はさぞかし大変だろう。
いえ、リーン 教官が心の支えになってくれているので平気です。
あら、それはまた。
父さんたちの前でも遠慮がないな。
エリゼからも聞いてはいるが、やはりただものではないようだな。どうかリーンとエリゼのことをこれからもよろしく頼む。
はい、お任せください、お父様。またどさくさに紛れて、油断も隙もありませんね。
Damn dots.
はじめまして、ユーナ・クロフォードと言います。入学前にリーン教官に助けられたことがあって、今も助けられっぱなしですけど、いつか自分も多くの人の助けになれるよう精進させてもらっています。
君がクロスベルのなかなか良い心意気だ。
ええ、聞いていた通り、ひたむきで元気なお嬢さんですね。
教官は私のことをどんな風に？
ああ、困難な状況でも決して諦めず周りを照らしてくれる存在だと。そんな君のことを頼りにしているそうだ。
そんなことをってみんなの前で言われるとめちゃくちゃ恥ずかしいというか。
なんだか俺まで照れくさくなるな。
もはや今更ですけどね。
ちょっぴりジェラシーです。もういいから。あと自己紹介していないのは
Altina or Ryan?
アルティナ・オライオンです。ある？2年前、北の両兵のユミル襲撃に乗じてエリゼさんとアルフィン殿下をさらった張本人です。アルティナさん、私は本来ならここに招かれるべき存在ではありません。
Pepe hands, Altina.
ですが、せっかくの機会なので、あの時は本当に申し訳ありませんでした。
アルティナ、そこまで気にしていたんだな。
顔を上げなさい。二人に怪我を負わせたわけでもないし、君は命令に従ったまでのこと。その意味でも非を感じる必要はない。
それは。
だが私にも言いたいことはある。ありがとう、アルティナ君。内戦後、政府のオーダーで各地に赴いたリーンを1年以上にわたってサポートしてくれたそうじゃないか。リーンの父親としてどうか改めて礼を言わせてほしい。
いいえ、それは任務ですから。
だとしてもだ。
それに、今のあなたは自分で選んでこの場所にいるのでしょ。
はい、今は自分の意志で教官や皆さんのいる7組に在籍しています。
いい返事だな。
ならば君を歓迎しない理由はないな。こんなにも素晴らしい教え子たちに恵まれるとは、リーンも幸せ者だな。
ええ、俺もそう思います。
Well, hell, that should be enough for the instructions for now. It's time for lunch. I'm sure you're all worked up quite the appetite on your trip here. Now that you mention it, guess we had to leave quite early this morning after all. Well then, we'll take you up on that gladly. I'm excited to try the local cuisine that the instructor grew up on. I'll have it prepared right away, so please just wait for a minute. We actually got some fantastic fresh pheasant meat on our hunt this morning. You should look forward to it. Hee. So you're out hunting this morning then? Heh, you're still full of vigor, aren't you? They really are wonderful parents. They are, aren't they? So delicious. So those were the vegetables harvested from your garden, blessed by the mountains, I'm sure? I could feel the nourishment of the rural beauty filling my body. There's so much of it too. And the berry tart for dessert was really wonderful. The after black meal black tea was really good too. I think we ate a bit too much. Oh, I'm so happy you all enjoyed it. We'll be leaving for now, but please stay as long as you like and enjoy yourselves. If anything is troubling you at all, please don't hesitate to let me know. Yes, thank you very much. Now that I know it's son of a Major Claire, since we finished our raid, can we begin the training? I suppose that's the reason you called us to Ymir in the first place. All I heard from Princess Aurelia is that some kind of special curriculum, but it seems it has some kind of connection to RMP then? Of course, there's a reason why I called on Class 7, but I'm not the one who can explain it. You aren't. In any case, there's a bit more time left. This is your homecoming after a whole year, Rean. For now, how about you go around with your students seeing the sights and relaxing a bit? In that case, first time to Ymir for most of you, how about I show you around? That seems splendid, but finally made it home, instructor. How about you take some time to relax? We could just wander around ourselves for now. Yeah, that's fine. Please don't worry about us. I see. Glad they're all worried about me. This is kind of lonely in its own way, but that's fine. Since I came all the way, I might as well visit everyone. About bonds. By loading Send No Trails of Cold Steel 4 clear data, the memories of the character whom Rean formed bonds with are carried over as well. The female character whose connection was made will have a mark over their head and will start at the higher link level. You need to freely select the character with whom you want this to happen, so there's no need to replay Trails of Cold Steel 4. Select the female character that Rean bonded with. Additional bonus will be added to the character you select here, even more if you select the same character. Okay. From this list, you guys already know who I'm gonna choose. So we already got that out of the way. I'm just trying to figure out. So this is Yuna, Altina, Yuze, Elisa, Laura, Emma, Fee, Sarah, Toa, Elise, Alphin, and no one. So, we already know who we choose. Again, you're free to select differently, then you additionally lose this additional link level. Use the characters Rean has a deepened relationship with. Additional bonuses will be added to the character selected here unless the character leaves the party. Yuna, Altina, blah blah blah. Okay, from what it's in order, since Elisa's taken out of the list. Alright, let's see, Yuna, Altina, Muse, Laura, Emma, Sarah, Toa, Elise, Alphin, Kurt, Ash, Elliot, Machias, Eustace, Gaius, Crow. Hold up, guys. Hold up, guys. Hold on, I'm looking at this list right now. Alright, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna basically get all the people I want. Okay. Just gotta be very sure. Very, 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 very sure. So we're gonna do Gaius, Crow. We're gonna choose 8 just to make it fair. Alright, guys. Do Laura, Emma, Fee, Sarah. You know what? Let's do Altina. And when you're gonna need one more. Eustace, Machias, Elliot, Ash, Kurt, Alfin, Elise, Toa. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's choose Elise. Fuck it. Let's choose Elise. We already chose Elise in her thing. Okay, Link experience increased. Can't believe I'm back in Ymir. It's been a whole year since I was with her. Ignore the text, guys. This is, I believe, the Zerofield people chose Fee. So I'm just gonna say, Elisa. Can't wait to see you again. I'll be looking forward to the opportunity. Alright, I better get going. I need to check in with everyone. Keck. So, it is true, everyone gets new equipment. It matters what equipment you actually have. But, what about costumes? Okay, yeah, everyone has a quartz for themselves. We're gonna make sure everyone gets, like, their own, yeah, Regulus, break damage, Scorpio, evasion. Let's give you evasion. I believe Rean has Brigid. Let's give you the Brigid too. Might as well. Wait, unless you already have Brigid. And you have break damage. I think we should be good for now, comrade. Alright, what about costumes? Aha! We have our Cold Steel 4 costume. Honestly, I love the black outfit, but we're gonna see how we do well. We'll change it, like, as we go. Aha! So we have our branch campus uniform, and our CS4. You know what? Fuck it. Let's give everyone their CS4 uniforms. It works very better in this situation. Besides, we're not even in school, so it makes sense to wear these uniforms, so yeah. I haven't seen Direct Day, but that's why I've been hearing as well. I'm sure Princess Alpha still has a lot of work to do. That's right. Even so, it's a strange connection, although the Schwarzer family has been close to the Imperial family for some time. How is it gonna force that relationship onto the next generation? Despite this leash, they naturally become good friends with Princess Alphin. From what I heard, you're quite close to your highness as well, right? Yeah, the royal family has always treated me well. Even though the dangers of the Great War are past, the members of the royal family must still be struggling. I wish we could be of some help. Baron Schwarzer. Who's a rest area? It feels good to play Class 7 again after like... It's only been 3 months. Yes, a mere 3 months. Or 2 months, whatever. You can see your clear expression in these kids' faces. You seem to be handling your duties as an instructor very well, Rean. As your father, I couldn't be more happier, father. Being an instructor is quite similar to being a lord. Both are meant to guide the younger generation, watch them grow, and help them grasp a better future. You're right. Everyone in this town has been well supported by you, haven't they, father? When you think about it like that, it won't be a problem for you to follow in my footsteps and become a lord at any time. Actually, I think that's a whole different matter. Talk to Maple in the kitchen, okay? Alright, let's head outside.
Phew. この澄んだ空気。帰ってきたって感じがするな。
Go towards the
足
footpath.
湯こう。腹ごしらえもしたし、きっと最高に気持ちがいいだろうな。
Huh. I'm trying to figure out what he said. I guess we'll figure it out as the game goes along. I'm getting my... I didn't get my spreadsheet prepped. Okay. Footbath. I bet it'd be really great after that meal. Okay. Talk to Musa and Altina. Altina and Musa, you guys are already enjoying the footbath, huh? Decided to go in right away. Really is lovely that something like this exists in the middle of town, though. Yes, I'm gonna call this stretch called one of the prides of Ymir. You mind if I join you two since we're here? Really warms you up. It does feel like the fatigue just melts off of you. It's strange, not much is your body actually touching the water. In any case, what were you two chatting about? Just talk about you, in fact. About me? Oh, more specifically, about your ogre power. Seems that the curse left you completely following the final rivalry, but the power itself still remains. Alright, the ogre aspect inside me is completely gone. However, the power itself that accompanies this aspect still remains. It's still control it, so there's no need for worry. But if you were to lose control again, you might go on a rampage. And that's why I'm continually focusing myself to make sure that doesn't happen. Of course, it's not that we don't trust you, instructor. It's just that you have a tendency to sacrifice yourself for everyone else. From what I heard, the first time you went out of control by using your power was in the Ymir Mountains. Seems like you're protecting at least from some ferocious beasts. I didn't think you even heard about that. Not just Elise. If I can protect those important to me, acting a bit reckless is. I can't promise it will ever happen again. It may not be rational to say so, but the one who protected also has a burden to bear, especially when you are the only one left behind. Altina. Please don't worry about me. After all, we got our back, so we get a do-over. Heh, you don't need to repay anything. You really still aren't being honest with yourself. You're imagining things.
それと教官には引き続き私の成長を見守っていただかないと。まだまだ教えてもらいたいことは山のようにありますし、勝手にいなくなられたら困るどころの話ではありません。
Tina. Yeah, of course I'm aware. Well, in any case, where are you gonna have our promised date, instructor? Date? Made a promise like that? Nope. I don't remember anything of the sort. How could you forget? You're so cruel. Come on, remember it was right before the final exam last month. Alright, we're almost at the final exam. You see your surge like a tidal wave, so make sure you put your ample preparation accordingly based on what you learned. Especially you, Muse. You know, reason for you to hide your true abilities anymore, right? I want you to put in everything you've got. Well, I still feel troubled. If you were someone active as there were, I could certainly do my best. Oh, come now. Alright, if you manage to take first place, join the ranking main campus, I'll treat you to food or something. Of course, you did end up taking first place, didn't you? I'm sure Ada was quite upset when she found she was second. There's nothing love can't accomplish. Now that I was able to achieve the promised result, could I ask you once again to out me some praises? Of course. Uh-oh. I'm trying to... Did I mess up the dialogue? Oh no, did I mess up the dialogue? Oh god, I'm messing up the thing. Okay. How about you two? We'll stay here a bit longer. Can't believe I messed up the dialogue. Okay, let me see. Probably take a few hours. Promise dinner. It's not quite a simple matter. Date with you. Class rank I should aim for. Can do that. Blah blah blah. So I have to finish discussing your sister complex issue after all. Please don't. Foot baths are great, and the hot springs in Ymir are also fantastic, especially the open air at the Phoenix Springs. You two should try it out sometime. The outdoor hot springs of the well-known Phoenix Springs. It's definitely very interesting, I'll keep that in mind. Well, I suppose our instructor is offering us a mixed bath. I'll take advantage of a time when no one else is around and we'll be all alone. That's not. Buying souvenirs. Yes, for my family. It's also for Jessica and Louise too. They sell some pretty exotic things here. Reminds me of Neo Sui An. That's true. Both stores do specialize in goods that came from the east. And a lot of the goods passed through the Republic, so they were constantly out of stock last year. But now, as it was before, I'm glad that foreign trade is back up and running. Me too. What's the matter, instructor? I was just thinking of being a bit more restless today, Yuna. Surprising, it seems like you're quite calm. I mean, after all, today is the Crossbell Re-Independence signing ceremony. Well, of course I'm wondering about it, but I'm full of feelings for my hometown, such a historic day. Felt like if I didn't come here today, somehow I'd be falling behind my classmates. After all, Class 7 is my current precious home, Yuna. That reminds me, I heard from Randy. Sounds like you played a big role in the Liberation mission. It wasn't anything too special. I was just able to help out Lloyd and SSS a bit. But are you real sure you're okay with staying at the branch campus? We're right in the end of the school year. You could use the opportunity to earn a crossbow like Randy did. I'm sure you could return to the police academy. Instructor Rean, are you trying to act hard to get rid of me? No, I'm not. Hey, I'm joking. The guy was never able to graduate from the police academy, yes. But my time at the branch campus is far more precious than that. It's like I said before, Class 7 is my home. I see. I'm able to stay by your side, instructor. I didn't mean anything weird by that, of course. There's a lot more I like to teach you, you know? Blah blah blah. Doors of good use. I'll be counting on to the Asian instructor, of course. Counting you two units. That is so frustrating. I keep messing up the dialogue. I'm so frustrated right now. Custom rod. Might as well buy these books as well, cause fuck it. Fuck it. Just seeing what the source since I was reading everyone here. I'm not sure if everything Ymir especially has quite a bit of rare stuff. Take your time, mind something. Will do. Yep. Stops upgraded one more time. Hoggers. Level 3! Whoa! Guess we can't upgrade our weapons. Doesn't look like it's much, but it is what it is. Let's open up a slot. Let's do Rean slot. Just fuck it, you know. Alright, might as well. Alright. Next we're gonna do is talk to Kurt. If we can find Kurt. There he is. This really is an incredible view. Guess I was able to stare at it for years, but I never got old. The snow is almost completely melted, so this might be the last one we get to see like this for a while. That would end another beautiful effect, wouldn't it? Of course, I'm glad you realized that. You're always welcome here, so hopefully you could be a visit of another season sometime. I'm really looking forward to the opportunity. Is it true you studied the 8 leaves around here, instructor? Master Yoon trained me at a location further in the mountains. I lived out there for about 10 months doing intense practice and living with nature. Mountain living. I hear there's a similar type of training in the Arcade school. Indeed, it's a relatively common method of training. Yes, they certainly do have their aspects of their training that involve harmony and nature in the East, but that's probably where Master Yin learned his styles in the first place. Sometimes it was difficult to find food or somewhere to sleep, but once in a while we set traps for monsters. Thinking back on it, we really did a lot of crazy things. Even if you're calling it reckless, it must have been really something else. Stop making up standards to judge me by. Sorry about that. Mountain train, I'd love to try it myself. Hey Kurt, are you here about something? I'm not. Actually, I might be. Would you like to talk about it? I suppose. When I met the Baron and his wife, I felt it again. You and Altine have grown so much since I met them. It's not just them. Ash and Muse and everyone at the branch campus. I feel as though each of them went through an incredible transformation in the past year. Yet I can't help but feel that I hardly grew at all. The daily training has been really useful, but I do feel that I've changed, but... Think that way because you tend to excel, Kurt. What do you mean? Simple, really. You're already capable that your reference for success is higher than your surroundings. I think that itself exemplifies your growth. It's no wonder that's harder for you to grow than everyone else. I sort of feel that my talents have already hit a ceiling of some kind. I'll say it's bluntly, they have not. It may be difficult for you to take the next step, but I'm certain that you can overcome that barrier. You had so many challenges last year and resolved many of them, just like your battle with Prince Cedric. And even the 6 months that followed that, you never stopped moving. The one who doesn't realize all of that is none other than but yourself. As you instruct them more than anyone, I can guarantee you that you've grown, so you need to have more confidence in yourself, Instructor Rean. Of course, it's never good to be complacent with where you are. Heh, of course. Never game till I surpass you, Instructor. I have devoted myself as well then. In any case, it seems like the Phoenix Wings have reserved for us today. Get this many chance off, please try to relax in the hot springs, Kurt. Sounds absolutely fantastic. Alright then, I'll be here thinking a while longer while I'll head over there. Breeze feels great, doesn't it? The scenery is also amazing. I feel like I should just jump into the blue sky. It won't be fun if you do so, so please don't jump. It's a joke, I'm not that careless with my life. Three-colored rice balls.
Yoshi, やるか。お待たせ。
Where's Ash? It's over here. There you are, Ash. Just wandering around aimlessly. Just how much snow is still on this path. That's because the villagers here rarely use the mountain path. Since it's not shoveled much, it melts really looks like it's been left behind. Well, since there's a cable cart, I guess that makes sense. Something bugging you? Well, a while back I heard some activity you could do on a snowy mountain. What was it called? You mean snowboarding? Ah, yes, that's it. Around your own board, going all the way sliding down the snow to the foot of the mountain. With this much snow left, I bet you could still do it. I can take an action, I bet it won't be possible this time. I guess there's a lot of snow melted near the base. It's likely to be good for some thrills. No matter how many times you say it, it won't suddenly become possible. Snow will be back again next year. When time comes, I'll be glad to teach you what I know. I'm sure I'll get better than you in no time flat. Oh really? We can see about that. I'll be the one who went through time trials on all the courses you know. You get hung up on the weirdest things, man. But you know I'm from Raquel, right? Sport is how we earn our living. Basically a pro already, we just train differently. Let's see you in action then. Want to make an actual wager? You'll have to wait till you graduate. You never are any fun, are you?
春先とはいえやっぱり山は冷えるな。クルトに勧めたばかりだが俺も温泉で温まっておくか。
Alright. How far are we on our time? Alright, we're gonna head to the Phoenix Wings already. I believe after that we can save. After Hot Springs of restoring Ymir. Looks like someone's inside. Did Kirk get here already? Claire. Major Claire? I'm so sorry, I never thought you'd be in here.
リーンさんそんなところに立っていると体が冷えてしまいますよ。せっかくですし久しぶりに二人で話しませんか？
It's true, Claire and I haven't had a lot of time to talk lately. Well, sure, Darren. If that's alright with you, I'd be happy to. My father said before, I'm sure the RMP is really busy nowadays. Sure aren't you overworking yourself, are you? It's not good for your health. Hehe, no need to worry. After all, one of the perks of the job is that I might get to enjoy hot springs like this. Haha, well I guess that's true, but... I mean, it's been quite busy since they reduced our force and started restructuring. That's the same for everyone. No need for me to feel bad about myself. Reduction in forces, huh? I suppose the RMP and the Intelligence Division lost their direct superior. Yes, and because of that, we aren't really permitted to act freely anymore. We had a different standpoint from the military. Our stance on protecting the people hasn't changed. Different stance from the military. That's the case. And the RMP can't be absorbed into this regular army, right? Yes, although at one point there were discussions along those lines. Thanks to the intervening of active Representative Regnitz and Admiral Van Dyke, those talks faded away. Can't say there won't be some kind of power struggle in the future, however. After all, it is important to have another force capable of holding the army in check, presumably to prevent the polarization of the people in the Empire, right? Exactly. There's also a vast network of connections that Doris has, including graduates like me. I'm hopeful that some of those connections can serve as a deterrent if needed in the future as well. I see. In that sense, I feel the importance of my job in raising the next generation of Doris students. Hehe, please continue to give it your all.
リーさん、
なんでしょう。
今更かもしれませんが、本当にありがとうございました。
クレア少佐。
総国のこと、ミリアムちゃんのこと、こんな私と向き合ってくれたこと、そしてオズボーン閣下の真の望みを叶えてくれたこと、このような言葉だけでは足りないことも承知しています。それでもリーさん、あなたに直接伝えておきたかったんです。
俺にはもったいない言葉です。結局は自分のためにやったことでもあったし、一人では成し得なかったことですから。
そう思えるのもあなただからですよ、リンさん。
こう言うと調子がよく聞こえるかもしれませんが、こうしてまたクレア少佐の笑顔が見られただけでも 頑張った甲斐があった気がします。
あなたという人は本当に。そういえばもう一つ、今のリーンさんに聞いておきたいことがあるんです。
今度は何ですか？
あなたは今ちゃんと幸せですか？
忙しくはありますけど、もちろん幸せですよ。自分のこと、クローやミリアムのこと、正直誰一人欠けることなく黄昏を乗り越えられるとは思いませんでした。もちろん望んでいたことではありました。けれど心の底でどこか叶わないと諦めていた気がします。いくつもの別れもありましたが、今もこの先も大切な仲間や教え子たちと共にあり続けられる、あなたも含めて、その幸せをかみしめている自分がいます。
そうですか。でもちゃんとではありませんね。
What? Is not being with Elisa truly happy?
あなたは頑張った。自らが消えてしまう可能性や仲間を失う恐れ、肉親との別れも乗り越えて、大切な仲間や多くの人たちと共に黄昏に打ち勝ちました。かけねなしに世界の危機を救ったと言えるでしょう。ですがその結果、得られた幸せとは別に、いえ、そうではありませんか。
Oops. Just my alarm, guys. Sorry about that.
参りました。さすがクレアさん、全部お見通しですね。あなたの言う通り、俺は目の前の幸せに戸惑っています。手を伸ばせば確かに触れられるのに、それを受け入れきれない自分もいる。俺が戦争初日で犠牲になった人々を差し置いて、黄昏の引き金を引いた張本人である俺が果たして幸せになっていいのか、許されていいのか。
こんなこと私に言えた義理はありませんが、それを決められるのは他ならぬリーンさんだけです。
そうなのかもしれませんが、
私も同じです。同じだからこそわかるんです。最初にリーンさんから働きすぎではないかと心配されましたけど、私は多分食材のために必死に働いているのだと思います。
それは
大丈夫ですよ、リーンさん。これでも私、計算は得意な方なんです。ちゃんと自分に問題がないような線を引いて頑張っていますから、無理はしていません。リーンさんやミリアムちゃんたちの幸せを見守りながら、何かを成し遂げるたびに、私は少しだけ自分を許すことができるでしょう。今すぐは無理でも、少しずつ少しずつ、そうやって自分の中で折り合いをつけて許して。
I'll be honest, it is pretty hard to accept Claire, but we'll see how this game will change me.
いつかきっとまた自分を好きになれる日が来るはずです。
何と言いますか、大人ですね。
ずるいだけです。
でも
リーンさんには難しいでしょう。あなたはどこまでもまっすぐだから、こんなやり方では自分を納得させられないかもしれません。それでも無理難題だと分かっていても、どうか自分の幸せを受け入れてみてください。
クレアさん、
それにリーンさんがちゃんと幸せにならないと、私も自分を許すことができそうにありません。
それこそずるいですね。
ええ、 ずるい大人ですから。
Haha, but if you keep standing here, you're going to catch a cold, you know? You know, you three can just join us in here. It seems like we were discovered after all. I knew this was a bad idea. It's not like we heard everything, so please don't worry. I really said all sorts of things, didn't I? Still, Instructor Claire is incredible. If only we'd ever been talking to Instructor Rean, never listening, you know? It appears that Ymir would like to wash your back, Instructor. You know, like you did that one time? We never did that. We never did that. I have proof of CS3. It's not what I'm thinking. What did you just say? You wash his back, Mise? How shameless. Well, that's... Heh, he's not denying it? Well, there's a story behind it. After Rean was sufficiently scolded, Ash and Kurt joined him in the bath. The group all exchanged light conversations as they enjoyed Ymir hot springs. That bat is just the best. I'm just that you're able to join something like this even when you were young. Now I kinda understand why you're such a hot springs freak, Schwarzer. Right? I think that's enough rest for now. I think it's about time. Well, everyone, shall we begin? You mean, finally came. The reason you called us out to Ymir. Things were getting a bit suspicious on the mountain road. In any case, please follow me. You'll understand when we arrive. Able to change combat members with the right D-pad. Left D-pad, not right D-pad. You, damn you, game. Ooh, we get to play as Claire? Interesting. Naruhodo. Wait, what is that quartz? I thought she has the Kaleido quartz, but this is something different. Let me search it up. Let me search it up. Master Quartz. It's Mirage. Offensive Pandora. Offensive arts do more damage but consume more AP. EP. Ah, I see. So it's basically an arts enhancer. I see. Alright, we should be fine. Alright, this is the formation I love doing. Having our front line and top, second, third, of course. Alright. We're gonna take a break in the hot springs, and then in the next episode, I'm not gonna do commentary, but we're gonna do our training. So, I'll see you guys all next time. Wow, you heard me for the last few minutes? This is the longest hot springs scene I've ever seen. It's like CS2 all over again. Okay.